Okay, welcome back guys, and welcome to another video of the Building of Fenrir. I already did everything that I have to do on this video. Well, aside from one thing, but I can take it for later. I can do it later. I can do it in the next video, in reality, because I don't have any more time. Because tomorrow I will undergo surgery. Now it's a very, very minor thing in reality, but for the next month, I couldn't work. I cannot work. In reality, I will just lay on bed for a couple of weeks, and then I have to avoid hard work for at least other 2 weeks. So, in the last 3 days, I worked like crazy to arrive to this. So, what I did here. Well, I have to make the cavity, obviously, for the pickup, the control, and the bridge, because the bridge needs to be recessed a little. But before that, I spot a mistake. I spot a mistake on the body, on the design, because I made the base too long. So the first thing that I did was taking away material here. Now it looks like I did in 20 seconds. In reality, it took me 1 hour to make that, because I don't have any power tool again. So and to cut curve here, what I did was just do a lot of cuts this way, and then doing my best to take away as much of the material to the line, and then use the saw rasp. It's fine right now. I like it even more, which is wow. I have again to maybe take away, I think, a couple of millimeters here on the bridge, because I think it will look cooler, probably. So I will do that later. In reality, I will do that in 1 month. But this was the first thing that I did. Then the pickup, and then the back cavity here. came out good. Came out good. I like it. I think it's nice, this part right here. When I will do the black paint and I will sand everything to the right size, it will be invisible, I hope, and it should be fine. I'm right now thinking if I want to use some screw, then I will use probably, I will screw everything probably here and maybe here, or some magnets. I really want to try the magnets. I'm pleased with this. Again, I have to use the sandpaper to clean properly the sides, but I think it's done for the most part. I made this thing something like 3.5 centimeter deep, which should be enough. And I want to drill the control here, the hole for the control, but I don't have time. For that, I will do in another video, and I will use probably a step drill that I bought for this exact thing, and it should be fine. It should be fine, and it should be fine. So this is done, and the last thing that I did was the resest for the bridge. Now I'm not completely pleased with this, because you know the best way to do this kind of job is with the router. You just use the router, and you will end up with something that's the right depth, and that is pretty fine. Mine is not. I will have to use a lot of the sandpaper because there's not smooth and there's some dent. I'm afraid that I have to use some sort of wood filler. Probably I will use just the glue with some sawdust to fix this mistake, and I still have to make it probably 1 millimeter deeper, but for now it's fine. I will fix this during the sanding in the next month. It will be the only thing that I can do. Apart from that, the last two things that I did in this video was, one was the belly curve, because I want this to be comfortable. I didn't do anything crazy, but I have to say that it came out good. I just used the Shinto saw rasp. I mark where I think that this thing will lay down, and then just a random thickness, and then take away the material with the Shinto saw rasp. And I did the same for this part right here, which is just a slight bevel for my arm to rest. It's nothing really crazy, because my idea for this build is to have a flat top. I just want to round the edge here just a tiny bit, but again, I want this to be as flat as I can. I just did this part right here that I will stain the same color of the rest. It's perfect. It's really comfortable right now. And with this, I should be able to plug the string here in the middle where I want to put a ramp. But this will be a thing for another video. This thing is done. 80% of the build is done. It's just the carving, the sanding, and then the staining. I can't wait to see this thing in all this glorious at the end. I'm really pleased with the result, aside from the thread job, but I'm really pleased with everything else, and I can't wait to see this thing done. For now, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next video. E ora vado a farmi tagliuzzare.